Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Slow down. That's the message people want to get out there for everyone driving through neighborhoods where kids are out playing. The speeding problem is so bad in one city in the valley, construction has been planned to force cars to reduce their speed. Our reporter Clint DeRose takes us to that city where the plan is welcome but is being met with some skepticism.
Slick roads on this chilly day didn't stop drivers from speeding through this West Fargo neighborhood.
I would say 35 or more. Just today I saw someone pass by here that was going very, very fast.
The speed signs you'll see anywhere from 30, 35, 40. I mean, they just blast on past.
I see people 35, 40 on it all the time.
In addition to the signs on the road showing your speed, we brought our own radar gun, and it wasn't hard to find drivers going over the limit. What's especially concerning for residents is the danger that these drivers pose to children in the area.
Just when my kids are playing outside, I worry about all the people speeding past all the time.
And there's many children along here.
So you always worry about your kids running out on the road and someone's going to hit them.
To combat the problem, the city has plans to put slowing measures, like roundabouts, in the area. While the changes seem to be welcome, opinions are mixed about whether it'll actually fix the problem.
I've driven enough roundabouts, so I know that it will slow the traffic.
I'm kind of unknown on it. I hope it will help. I think they know what they're doing, hopefully. In some ways, it seems like it's just a Band-Aid for just a really bad road.
At the end of the day, it seems residents are willing to bear the temporary headache of construction if it means some relief from the constant speeding. In Fargo, Clint DeRose, Valley News Live.
This Wednesday, the city will hold a public information meeting on the construction at West Fargo City Hall. And if you want to attend that meeting, look for this story on valleynewslive.com. Today, educators held a large rally at the Minnesota State Capitol. The purpose? To let lawmakers know the importance of public education in Minnesota and how their decisions today will affect students for years to come. Reporter Kate Raditz has this story.
The rotunda at the Capitol echoed the demands of Education Minnesota and hundreds of local teachers.
We work with all students. We must therefore pair our high expectations with high help so that they will have the tools that they need to succeed not only in school, but in life.
People rallied to show their support for investing in public education. The gathering comes 2 days after Governor Dayton vetoed a bill to overhaul the state's teacher licensure system.
If you don't have the training to teach, it makes it really difficult for you to reach your students. And they're undermining that process that teachers should go through.
Dayton said the bill needed additional funding and that the system needs to meet more rigorous standards. At the rally, people held up signs that read "Kids over tax breaks."
How do I explain to my children that teachers or programs are being cut at their schools when they know there's money?
The rally concluded with the delivery of hundreds of handwritten notes to the governor, asking him to hold strong on funding public schools and to not lower licensing standards for teachers. All of the teachers said while their fight to protect the system is a challenge, their job is worth it.
I don't know that there is language to describe how hard it is to be a teacher, but if you care about it, it doesn't matter. You'll show up anyway.
A teen who went to Brainerd High School in Minnesota is facing backlash from across the nation after she was quoted saying she wanted to behead President Donald Trump.
I did not say, I want to behead him. I did not say, I'm going to behead him. I just said, well, I'm sure we all wouldn't mind him being beheaded. Something along those lines.
The picture of the comment went viral after actor Scott Baio tweeted it at the president and the FBI. Now some Brainerd High School students who might not agree with the comment are saying their classmate's statement is being exaggerated.
I would like to say that it's that girl's opinion. It's in our Constitution that she has the right to say that, but I don't believe that that should be in the yearbook. This whole thing is just way out of proportion.
The girl says what's really been scary is that adults have attacked her and sent nasty messages. She says she no longer goes to Brainerd High School and tells us she's deactivated or made all of her social media accounts private. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton signed 4 bills into law today. The first makes changes to laws on reimbursable expenses for nursing assistant training and competency evaluations. The second provides for settlements of certain claims against the state. The third makes changes to regulations for landscape application contracts. And the fourth requires the Commissioner of Health to develop a comprehensive strategic plan to end HIV/AIDS. You can see those laws in their entirety by going to valleynewslive.com and reading this story. Senator Heidi Heitkamp is meeting with business leaders in order to hear their opinion on her new bill that would reform the country's regulatory process. Introduced several weeks ago with an Ohio Republican, Rob Portman, the bill would require a cost-benefit analysis of new regulations. Heitkamp says it would bring people affected by regulations to the table early in the process for input and provide market certainty. It'll also create an automatic review process so agencies will have to make sure rules are working.
The challenge that we have is trying to figure out what is really value add and what actually achieves a purpose.
If passed, the Regulatory Accountability Act would reform the federal regulatory process to cut red tape so federal programs can operate freely.